As we edge close to the summer 2025, focus switches to the international scene, that's right. And of course, over in the States, it'll be a Cold Cup, that's right, with 60 nations competing for glory. Today, we're going to preview a nation, and we're coming at you next. That's right, folks, but once again, we're in another video today. We're previewing the Gold Cup. We're going to take a look at one of the nations taking part in this summer spectacular. We'll get to that in a second. Of course, if you're new, where you been? Smash your subscribe button. You want subscribe for Gold Cup, World Football, Blackburn Rovers. We've got it all here under one Rooski. That's right, 16 nations from around the globe. That's right. We do have a guest nation taking part in this summer spectacular. We'll get to all of that in a second. Of course, big shout out to the members and the patrons. You know who you are. So what we'll do today is, of course, look at one of the nations, see their hopes and dreams heading into this summer tournament. Are they contenders? Will they get eliminated in the group stages? We'll take a look at all that. We're going to start right here, right now. Well, let's take a look at our guest nation. That's right, Saudi Arabia coming into this tournament as, of course, invited guests. We like to see it. We love this kind of stuff where we can get a sample taste of those nations from around the world and see just how well they can compare and how maybe the Concacaf nations can compare against the rest of the world. In all honesty, there should be more of these guest nations, maybe 2 or 3, to really mix it up. But kudos for Saudi Arabia stepping up. And of course, this is their first ever appearance in the Gold Cup. But they're ranked 58th in the world, which is a good bar for them. As, of course, the United States, Mexico, Canada will be expecting to challenge alongside Saudi Arabia for glory. They're not here to make up the numbers. They're here to compete, and they could actually win the whole bloody thing. And we'll have a look at them right here and now. Take a look at the star man. It is actually Feras Al-Brikan. He does play his football in Saudi Arabia for Al Ahly. Of course, that league is on fire right now with all the talent over there. And he is only 24 years of age. Currently, according to my stats, Hervé Renard is the man in charge with a 1.39 points per match ratio. He's been in and out of international management. And of course, I think he dabbled in with European management as well. So a good familiar face and a good safe pair of hands for these guys. Let's take a look then at a recent snapshot of the squads that could feature for Saudi Arabia, including the goalkeepers at the back. Nawaf Al-Akraki at the back there, Hamad Al-Shakiti, and also the likes of Ahmed Al-Khazar. Could be for the number 1 jersey. Into the defensive ranks, we've got the likes of Hassan Kadish, Al-Rajami, Saud Abdulhamid, and Said Al-Musa as well. I do apologise if I'm butchering these names, but of course it is a little tricky. Into midfield, we've got the likes of Salem Al-Dawsari playing for Al-Hilal, or is he? Remember, at the same time of this tournament, the Club World Cup will be taking place. And there is a bit of an issue with that. Where do your loyalties lie? Do your loyalties lie with your country, or do they lie with the club? A couple of Al-Hilal faithful are in here. Mohamed Kano, of course, a key part of this Saudi Arabian team. And that's why Al-Dawsari as well. And up top, like Abdulhamid as well. So again, decisions to be made. Are they going to focus the club, or are they going to focus the country in this year's tournament? Let's take a look at the recent stats then for Saudi Arabia, with the goals coming from Abdulhamid, chipped in with 3, 2025, Musab Al-Jawawa as well with 2, Mohamed Kano as well from midfield, chipping in with a couple of goals. Meanwhile, the assists, it's familiar names in there with Al-Jawawa, Al-Dawsari with an assist. On the left-hand side, you can see a starting 11, not necessarily the starting 11, but of course a 11 that's taken in recent times. So between the sticks, they had the likes of Nafwat Al-Aqwidi between the goals there. And in the back 3 of Jahed Takiri, Ali Lajami, and Hassan Tabayaki to complete a back trio. The full-backs were Nafwat Al-Bushal, Mohamed Shankwiti, and then up top, towards the top end of the field there, Musa Al-Jawawa, Fazwal Al-Yamidi, and then the trio up top, Al-Dawsari, Al-Bukaran, and Al-Shafi to complete the line. Again, I do apologise if I slam dunk the funk out of those names, but anyway, I did. These are, of course, the stats, man, and look at it. Musab Al-Juwara has been the best player according to SofaScore in recent times here with Salem Al-Dawsari alongside with Mohamed Kano, of course, one of the poster boys, you would say, for Saudi Arabian football at this moment in time. So, yeah, he's been up there, but not as good as Al-Jawara as well. Let's take a look then at their group. They are in Group D, which is doable for Saudi Arabia. Not only doable to qualify, but also doable to win the bloody group. They'll take on, which could be even more important, 2 World Cup qualifiers. Their last game will be up against Australia. Again, they are on the fence here. They're not, I think at the end of these games, they'll know if they either will be out of the World Cup or they will be going to possibly another stage to qualify. I don't think they may have enough in the tank to qualify in the top 2, but it's a very difficult games coming up over the summer for them to qualify for the World Cup. And honestly, as future hosts, you kind of really want them to be there. But regardless, after that, they'll take on Haiti. And again, that could be a morale killer. That could be of course, with the Club World Cup, the Al Hilal base may focus the games for the World Cup qualifiers, and then we might get a sort of fringe squad here for the Gold Cup. It all depends. I think they're going to focus qualifying for the World Cup. This will take second best, and then the Club World Cup. If they come into this with the tails up, then we might have a strongest looking Saudi Arabia side as possible. But if they come into this already eliminated for the World Cup, this might be a chance to play some feeder players, but we'll see. But they'll kick it all off against Haiti on June 15th, then they'll take on USA June 19th, and they'll wrap it up against Trinidad and Tobago. Like I said, this is very much they can qualify from this group, and if so, they could go very, very far. Meanwhile, this is what they look like. A very nice looking home kit there, sponsored by or mainly by Adidas. Their away kit also pretty savvy. They're of course based out in the Middle East with the likes of Israel, Iraq, Yemen, all around them. But of course, they're here in the Gold Cup, and of course, where do I think they'll go in this competition? Again, it all depends on personnel. If they do play their best squad or have the best personnel here, they could actually challenge for the gold. But I'm going to go with semi-finals. I think they'll get out of this group. They'll take on maybe a Panama, Costa Rica or something like that and get through to the semi-finals. But I think that is where their journey will end. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about Saudi Arabia and, of course, the guest nation that is in the Gold Cup 2025. Well, there you have it, folks. There you bloody have it. That's right. Does this nation stand a chance to get through to the knockout stages? Do they even have a shot at glory? Let me know down below. Of course, over the course of the next few days, we'll preview the remaining nations in this summer's tournament. If you already missed one, make sure you check it out as well. And do me an honour and smash that thumbs up and smash your subscribe. We're going to have non-stop coverage of the Gold Cup right here, of course, so make sure you hit the order of subscribing to the channel. But until then, I'll see you soon when we return. But until then, we're done.